Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, brothers and sisters, how are all of you doing? I hope that all of you are doing well and doing great. Ramadan is around the corner, right? In the next few days, it is already Ramadan, right? And time flew by so quickly the past year. There's so many things going on all around the world, right? Things just happens and happens and happens, right? If you remember the past year, there's a lot of events, right? And a lot of news all around the world, a lot of headlines, right? The coronavirus, and then certain things happen in certain countries, a lot of things happen around the world. And just like that, we are at another year, another Ramadan, right? So while I was thinking about that, I was also thinking like Ramadan, right? My first year of Ramadan was last year. That was my first time. And it was quite a scary experience, like intimidating experience while waiting for Ramadan to arrive last year, because it is the first Ramadan for me last year. And I believe it is a very intimidating thing for new Muslim reverts or converts as well, because it is something that sounds scary, like you cannot eat or drink water from morning all the way till night, right? It sounds scary, right? For like 12 hours, 13 hours, right? It's not something that, we have ever done ourselves as non-Muslims last time, right? It is not part of our practice. So having to do something for the first time and it sounding so scary, you cannot eat or drink water for the whole day, it is scary, right? It sounds scary, but it is not that difficult, I would say, because even though it is not easy, okay, I'm not saying that it is easy, but it is not like super difficult, right? Because think about it for people who are intimidated, right? I think this is a good perspective for you or for the people who are new Muslims to feel more at ease, right? Because think about what job you are doing, right? Think about the things that you will be doing every day during Ramadan, right? What will you be doing? Some of you might be going to school, some of you might be working in office jobs or certain jobs, right? But there are people during Ramadan, right, that work in like very intensive jobs, right? Like working in the shipyard, right, where they are under the hot sun the whole day. And people working in the construction sector, where they have to be active and carry things, heavy things, and use their body the whole day and sweat the whole day, from morning all the way to evening. This is how some people spend their Ramadan time. This is how some people work. This is their job. So if we actually think about it that way, some of us, we are lucky, to not have such an intensive job that, we have to go through Ramadan with, right? Some people, it's really hard on them, I can't imagine how they do it, right? I really cannot imagine how they do it, some people, they work in the construction sector from morning, like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., the whole day, they are like working really hard, compared to my job, right? I do go out, okay, for my job, but it is not as intensive as those people who work in these other, jobs that is so much more intensive than what I do, right? So in that sense, I can't complain, right? I have it way easier than all these other people, who work in those very tough jobs. So I hope that, this brings you at ease to those people who are having their first Ramadan, their second Ramadan, or whatever, that if you think this is hard, right, there's people who is working in very tough jobs and they can still do their Ramadan, right? So we should be able to do it, right? We should be able to do it, right? And I mean we, like the healthy, normal people, right, should be able to do it. Like if you don't have any issues with your health, fasting should not be a problem, right? It should be okay, because there's people that, are going through much harder time during Ramadan, and so we should be able to do it. And it is also a reminder for myself this Ramadan, to learn more and be better than what I did in last year's Ramadan, right? Because last year I just became a Muslim. I was really fresh, right? A few weeks into becoming a Muslim. So there's many things that I was still learning during Ramadan itself. And this year, as I have a little bit more knowledge than last year, hopefully I can, improve my worship this year during the time of Ramadan, and also, make better use of my time as well. So I hope that all of you are excited watching this video for Ramadan. I hope that all of you will have a great Ramadan ahead. I hope that this year will be great for all of you, inshallah. Hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all of us for all our sins. It's been another year. It's been great, and I hope that we'll be here to finish Ramadan together, inshallah. So I hope to see all of you in my next video. I hope that all of you have a nice day. Jazakallahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye bye.